My name is Barry Allen, and I'm an innocent man. I'm being framed for something that I didn't do.
He stood among us, a wolf in sheep's clothing.
This is the only way. Tell everyone you're the Flash.
If everyone knew my secret, we would never be able to stop running.
The Flash returns with an all-new episode Tuesday, January 16th on the CW.
What is up, guys? My name is BobaTalks and welcome to a brand new Flash Season 4 video. Now, this is a fairly quick video, just breaking down the synopsis for the Trial of the Flash episode, which is coming up very shortly on the 16th of January. Finally, the Flash is coming back. So the synopsis has been released and I'm about to read it out, and then we can sort of speculate and break down what the heck all of this means. Barry fights for his life. As Barry's trial for the murder of Clifford DeVoe begins, Iris and Joe must decide how far they are willing to go to keep Barry out of prison. So this synopsis just points out a couple of things we already knew, and to be honest, it doesn't tease too much, but it just confirms a few things that we were all speculating on anyway, and from what we even saw in the trailer. With the synopsis stating that Iris and Joe will decide how far they're willing to go to keep Barry out of prison, I think with the condemning evidence, they will think that Barry is pretty much doomed. So they might be considering in the episode, should Joe use his influence in the CCPD to somehow get Barry out. I think that's kind of possible. I think it might be a bit too far, but I could imagine Joe thinking or saying, you know, Barry, you know, you can speed out of here, but then it'll ultimately come down to this can't happen. That's going to be, you know, too obvious. He'll look so guilty. Another thing that will be considered with the synopsis saying that they will decide how far they are willing to go is the whole thing we got teased in the trailer of Cecile basically saying to Barry to tell the world that he is the Flash, as they're pretty sure that will prove his innocence. Now, this is going to be a thing in the episode. They're probably going to consider it. I think even though it would be like, you know, we can't do that, I think they'll do a bit of to and fro with it. I think Iris and Barry, mainly Iris, will actually be like, well, the thing is, even though we don't want this to happen, you announcing that you're the Flash might actually work. But I think ultimately that won't be the thing. Obviously, our Barry Allen, the Flash, isn't going to reveal himself to the whole of Central City that he is, you know, the Flash. That would just be crazy. So it's going to have to be up to something else. This episode will be all about, you know, Barry probably looking pretty bad to the jury. Things going wrong, one thing after another. The prosecutors put it to the jury pretty well, and I just love the whole vibe of the trailer that it gave us. So I think they're going to be very desperate considering their options. Joe and Iris, as well as Barry, will be having a difficult time deciding whether, you know, I don't know, he should escape the prison through using his speed or actually revealing himself as the Flash to Central City. I think, honestly, with everything looking so bad, they are going to consider everything and anything, but I would love to know what you think Joe and Iris will be deciding on how far they're willing to go to keep Barry out of prison. Is there anything you think they didn't show in the trailer that they might be considering? Personally, I think the episode is going to be one big struggle, and it might really be down to Ralph Dibny to use those detective skills and to surprise everybody, the audience, Team Flash, you name it, to come up with a way to prove Barry's innocence. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, leave a like on it, as it really does show your support for the channel. And if you found yourself new to this channel, then maybe consider subscribing. Stay up to date with everything Flash Season 4. If you want to stay a little bit more up to date with me personally, you can do so by following me on social media, guys. I now also have a Patreon, so if you want to fuel the content that I create on this channel, then be sure to check out the links below. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.